everyone, welcome to GrowingCraft. This side Sonia here. So today we are going to create these beautiful shabby chic cards. I have used so many fussy cuts in this, the elements and a lot of de-stressing work. And these are the two gorgeous cards which I absolutely loved creating. And in this one particularly, I have used an old technique which I had learned from Aanchal Sapra. She's one of an Indian artist and I loved creating these cards. Let's start with it and learn how did I created this. Now these are the beautiful pattern papers from ITD collection, and yes, I am just showing you that how gorgeous this collection is, and I have created these cards using this pattern paper. So it's a fussy cutting sheet which has a lot of elements inside it, and I thought of using some flowers from this. So very quickly I'll just show you that how did I do my fussy cutting work for this particular project. Now you just need to hold your scissor very tightly and start cutting your design. Just make sure you don't move your hand with the scissor and just keep on rotating your design and cut it. So this is one of the fun technique which I absolutely love doing, and I really love creating fussy cut sheets, and they are beautiful elements, and it's such an easy and a beautiful way to decorate your cards or your scrapbooks or your journals. Now once this is done, I had already prepared my pattern papers which I'm going to stick. Now with this Tim Holtz tool, I'm just de-stressing the edges and they look absolutely gorgeous. Now here was the trick that I wanted to give an old turnout feel to my project. So here I'm going to just cut this from the center. This is one of the fun technique, and this is what I had seen in Aanchal's project, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. Now just de-stressing the edges. If you don't have this tool, you can use your scissors also, you can use your knife. Just be careful when you are using those tools. So here this is one of the ways of doing this layout. If you want me to do more, let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that. Now I'm going to de-stress all the edges. So whatever you see on the screen are the cutouts for both the cards. I'm going to do two cards simultaneously. It's going to be super fun, and I love the way both these cards have turned out. So once I am done with these cuttings, I am going to use a lot of my fussy cuttings too. Now I usually do the fussy cutting work only when I'm creating my project. Earlier I used to do a lot of fussy cutting work in advance, but then you tend to forget that and then you miss out on those pieces. So usually now whenever I'm creating a new project, I make sure that I cut my fussy cut then and there and use it for my project. Now here very quickly I'm de-stressing all of my pieces, and as it's a shabby chic theme card, all the pastel shades cardstock I have used, all the pattern papers what I've used are pastel. In the first one you can see some of the darker flowers, but later on you will see how beautifully I have used some of the white shades. Once this is done, these are my bases for my card making. Now I will start sticking each layer at a time. So first I'm using this beautiful pattern paper. I absolutely love it. This is so gorgeous. So once I'm done with this sticking work, I am going to make sure that I do the same for my other card. So like I said, we are making both these cards simultaneously, and this project is going to be super fun. So here once I'm done with this, I am going to stick more layers of my paper here. Now I'm not adding too much of layering the 3D work here right now, but if you want you can use your 3D foams, you can use your cardboard pieces to add a little more height to your project. Now I know that I'm going to use my regular envelopes here, so that's the reason I have not added any 3D foam when I was doing the pattern paper work. But here, just to add a little more height to my last layer, I'm adding a foam and adding extra glue just to make sure that it sticks really well. Usually with the 3D foams and all, the glue is not really good. It is always recommendable to add a little more extra glue to make sure that your project doesn't fall off. Now here in this one, this was a little tricky one. So here, just to make sure that I trim it really well, I am going to use one of my paint brushes and just roll the edges. And you can see how nicely this is done. So yes, the cardstocks are a little thicker one, but still I was able to do it. You can use any of your paint brushes or any of the tool and just roll it up. Just make sure that you roll it up really well, and let me know in the comment section if you like this technique. Now we'll start sticking it, and you have to be really careful because how you're going to stick it is going to make a lot of difference here. So once I'm done with this sticking work, then I'm going to add my pattern paper. Now if you want, you can stick both of these sheets together and then put it on your card. It hardly makes any difference. Now this is a gorgeous way of making a beautiful shabby chic layout too. You can use this in your scrapbook covers or your journal covers, and they are going to look absolutely gorgeous. Now my mixed media fibers are my to go for my shabby chic and my elegant card making. So here I'm going to stick my mixed media fibers, and I'm using the white shade one. If you check out our website, we have a lot more colors in this, but I absolutely love this particular one because they make my project look so gorgeous. So once I'm done with this sticking these ones, I'll start with my elements. But here I just thought I'll add a few more chipboard pieces. Now this is the one I think from Papericious. I'll try to post all the links in the comment section, in the description box. Do check that. So here I'm just trimming down the chipboard piece which I want to use. And if you're liking this video, please do subscribe to my channel, friends. Now taking another one from Valentine theme chipboard pack, and I am going to use both of these in my cards. So I thought of using some more, but I think these are perfect because I later on decided on adding these doilies. So I wanted to use it in a different way. I didn't want it a very big size, so I'm just cutting down a smaller portion, and I'm not going to waste the remaining pieces. I'm going to use the remaining parts also. Just stay on this video till end to see how this project turns out and how nicely I have used the leftover pieces of this paper doily. So this is die cut I did, and I think this one is from Dress My Craft, and like I said, I'll try to post all the links in the description box. So just now sticking this with my liquid glue. Later on I'll be adding a lot of glues later on, so don't worry about it. Even if you see that it's coming up, don't worry, because glue takes a little more time to dry out, so we have a lot of time to make sure that we are sticking it up nicely. So once this is done, now it's time to add our fussy cutting sheet, and I just wanted to make sure that I add a good amount of glue, and I know the locations where I'm sticking it, and adding a lot more mixed media fiber so that my project looks beautiful. So I have added a cardboard pieces on all my fussy cuts, and I'm now sticking this with the help of my glue. Now it's time to use my leftover doilies. So here I'm just adding glue to it, and I'm going to create a dummy border around it, and this is looking so gorgeous, and these are looking absolutely pretty. And this is one of the easiest way and the best way to use your leftover doily pieces. We do not want to waste any of it, and they look super cute. Now for the second card, it's time to add our elements, and I'm adding few more mixed media fiber. Now for this one, I had some different color flowers, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it's going really well. Later on, I realized that it was a little more popping out color, and that doesn't go with the shabby chic theme. So at the end, I have used my gesso there. How did I use it? Stay tuned till the end to know that. Now adding few more elements here, you can use some more doily cutouts here, you can use some more fussy cuts here, and I'm sure it's going to look super gorgeous. Now once I'm done with my all the element sticking work, I just wanted to make sure that my theme looks really good. It should be in a shabby chic theme. So here I'm just going to use my white gesso, adding a lot of water to it, and I'm going to splash it on my project. Now I am just going to cover my chipboard cutouts with these one and adding a lot of splashes. Check out the pictures at the end. It might not be very visible now, but at the end you will see on the picture that these are so prominently visible, and it is adding a lot of drama to my project. Now once I'm done with this, I just felt that I can add a bit of gold here and there. So I'm using my metallic chalk paint, and I'll add some water to it to dilute it a little bit more, because I don't want a very prominent gold color. So I'm just going to add some water to it and then mix it really well, and then I'm going to put it here and there on my card. So this is one of the very easy way to blend your colors and have a little more glittery effect to your project. Did you like this tip? Let me know in the comment section. Now I'm just going to splash a bit of gold on my project, and they are looking super gorgeous already. Now once I'm done with this, you need to make sure that you let this dry nicely, and once this is done, we are going to add our sentiment. Now here is a trick. Now when I did my sentiment work, later on I realized that I've used the sentiments with a black background. Maybe I should have used the white ones, but don't worry, I'm just going to add some more splash to it, and it's going to be really gorgeous. So this is how I always blend my projects. If you really like these cards making, let me know in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, friends, and do let me know your feedbacks in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care and bye bye.